What's going on, YouTube? This is another session of Walk and Talk with Jabber, and today I want to talk about a few things, mainly with the iPhone. The iPhone iOS 11 was released today, so make sure you go into your settings and check for update and make sure to download it. The servers will probably be backlogged a little bit, but it will download, so definitely make sure you hit that update button with the latest iOS. And I also want to talk about the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, and the iPhone 10. For those of you that are due for an upgrade, I think you should definitely get the iPhone 10 and skip the iPhone 8. There's no reason for you to buy the iPhone 8 over the iPhone 10 unless you really want to keep with Touch ID. That would be one reason why you want to get the iPhone 8 over the iPhone 10. But I just want to recommend it. Going forward, all of Apple's devices will ditch that Touch ID for Face ID. So I would say don't pay full price for the iOS 8 and get outdated tech when you can just wait for the iPhone 10 and get what's going to be coming in the next generations of phones and tablets. And speaking of the iPhone 10, I don't know, guys. I say if you're due for an upgrade, you should get it. But I don't think you should rush and pre-order one. There will be a shortage, so I think that unless you really must have the latest and greatest, I think you should wait, see how this whole Face ID works out, see what the reviews are like, and keep in mind that it will take developers a little while to update all of their apps in order to take advantage of that full screen and in order to work around that notch on the top of the screen. So you might want to wait a little bit. There's no hurry to upgrade. You might as well wait, see how it works out, and maybe you don't like it. So I would say definitely go to the store come November 3rd, check out the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 10 side by side and see which one really suits your needs, because there's no reason to upgrade to the latest and greatest right away. But that's just my thoughts. And then also in T-Mobile news, we have some really interesting news. Sources from CNBC state that Sprint and T-Mobile are yet again in talks, but they're saying this time it's serious. So we might have a merger on our hands, and I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. What do you think about a Sprint T-Mobile merger? Do you think it'll benefit T-Mobile customers or Sprint customers going forward? Or do you think it might just remain separate entities with Sprint servers being CDMA and T-Mobile being GSM? Or do you think they might do like a Project Fi, which might have been the beta test all this time, and see how the phones actually did switching between CDMA and GSM? So maybe that was the plan all along. Maybe that was really what was going on with Project Fi. Maybe it's like a beta test, see how well these phones can transition between CDMA and GSM. And then also with T-Mobile news, really exciting news is the threshold for the data limit is now 50 gigabytes. It used to be 32, and I believe AT&T and Verizon are at like 23, maybe 25, something around those lines. But yes, T-Mobile used to be 32, and they've just announced that you will not be throttled if you are on the unlimited plan until you reach that 50 gigabyte mark, which is absolutely amazing. I take it. Any extra bandwidth they'll give me, I will take it. And keep in mind, it is just throttling when you're in congested areas, so you really might not notice the congestion at all. I know I really haven't noticed it when I've gone over 32 gigabyte, unless I was in the Times Square area where it was just packed with people, and I did notice a decrease in speed. But then once you get out of those congested areas, you're back to full LTE speed, so it really wasn't anything I was worried about. But anyway, guys, at 50 gigabytes, I'm sure you got enough to go around. That's really a lot of space, so unless you're doing a lot of torrenting or movie watching on your phone, I really don't think you'll hit 50 gigabytes. But anyway, guys, that's been the latest episode of Walk and Talk with Jabber, and I'll catch you guys next time. Let's keep the discussion going in the comments below. Peace.